Hello, everybody. So today I got a phone call about how to use the Skinvigorate Duo facial device. And so I know I talked about it in another video, but today I'm going to actually demonstrate how you actually use this, okay, along with your products. So basically, if it was in the evening, you would start out with taking off your eye makeup. Now, I don't have on makeup today because, well, I'm at home and I don't wear makeup too much during the day unless I'm doing something different or going to go somewhere. So usually I'm just moisturized in my oils and whatnot. Okay, so I'm going to kind of improvise. But if you did have on makeup, now I got a little bit of brows on and some eyelashes for the benefit of this. But you would start out with your oil-free eye makeup remover. You would take all that off first, okay? And then you would come back and start with your micellar water to start the breaking down the dirt and the sunscreen and the moisturizer that you've had on your face all day, right? And sweat and whatnot. So you start with breaking that down. So I'm going to at least do that for you. Hope everybody's having a good day. It's still hot out here in Cali. So I'm just going to put some micellar water on my pad. I like to use these wide pads for my face. I'm going to just start off with this. We're going to double cleanse. Is what we call double cleanse. Okay, and this is not for your eye area or anything like that. Okay, so like in the evening, this is what you would do. All right. Then I'm going to come back with my cleanser. And today I'm going to go ahead and use the 401 cleanser for oily skin. We have it for also dry, if you didn't already know. So this gives you an indicator back here. So I'm going to start off with my 401. See? Has beads in it and whatnot. For the quick exfoliation, I'm going to wet it just a little bit. Put it on your face. Okay. And I forgot to put my little bands on. I didn't know what these were for at first, but these are great. It keeps the water from going down your arm. So I'm going to take the excess off. Okay, now I'm going to wet my brush here. This is silicone, very soft. It's not like the regular brush. If you remember, the old brush was like this. Okay, this is a brush. And when you wore out your heads, you have to change the heads. Plus, it's heavier than this. See how nice and compact this is? Okay, so this is soft. Okay, has 5 speeds. I'm just going to wet it. And then we're going to turn it on. Let's hold it down, turn it on. And you're going to, it's like you're massaging your face. It's really what you're doing with this. And it's going to vibrate. Okay. And it stops, so you can go to the next area. It stops so you won't just sit there and linger. Across your nose. Be careful of your hairline. If you need to wet it, you can again. And like I said, it has 5 speeds. So then I'm going to turn this off. Going to turn it off. I'm going to rinse off that part. And now I'm going to wipe my face off with my towel. I've been using these cleansing cloths. I really like them. From the Clean Club, I think it's called. So what I've had on my face today was moisturizer. My C&E. I put this morning I put my C&E on serum along with my moisturizer, antioxidant, and my nourishing oil. I like to finish off with the nourishing oil. Now that's what I had on my face. I didn't do the sunscreen yet because I wasn't going out and all of that, but I would have done the sunscreen and then maybe some CC cream. Because like I said, do the wig, I don't wear makeup, okay? Now, the other side, okay, now you're going to come back with your toner. So your balance and toner to put your pH balance in. Now, if we were doing this in the day, we would just cleanse. With our cleanser, we would just cleanse. You wouldn't have to use the micellar water unless you just wanted to. If you're a sweater at night and stuff like that. So we're going to come back with our balance and toner. And put the pH balance back. And I always say make sure your cotton is clean. If it's still got makeup on it, that means you need to go back and re-cleanse again, right? So that's the first part of this. Like I said, this is a dual action. It comes with a cord, so you can USB, okay? Silicone brushes. Bristles is what they call that, brushes. And it has a vibration technology that's clinically shown to effectively dislodge the dirt and the makeup and the oil. Right? It takes us to the next level. And so now the back end of this is where we're going to massage our different oils and moisturizers. I'm going to kind of let that toner do its job, and I'm going to turn this back on. Now you'll see the little symbol right here for the heat. I guess you'll be able to see that. It's got little swigglies. So we're going to turn that on. See, there's the light. And this does not get like hot or anything. So I wanted to heat up a little. And then I'm going to go back to put my serum on. Let that sit there for a second. So I like to do 2 pumps of my C&E. And let's put that on. Okay. So now we're going to do the same motions. I'm going to take care of those lymphatic nodes. And again, it has 5 speeds, so it's up to you. I'm just on the first speed. This is called a thermal massage. And the heat is to help temporarily dilute the pores and support better absorption of the skincare products. You can use your facial oils your moisturizer, your boosters, except for, and your serums, except for things that, like microdermabrasion, your acne products. They don't want you to use those, okay? So don't use those. And it has the same thing. It stops. So you can move on. So I'm going to go ahead and put my moisturizer on. Remember, less is more. Okay. And I'm going to massage that in. And you know, we want to take our facial muscles and just move them upward. Enough sagging in the world, right? All right. So there you have it. And if you follow me, you know I like to do my nourishing oil. Oops. See, just a little. Feels really, really great. And your face really does feel rejuvenated. So just remember, start out with your micellar water to help break down everything, and then come back with your cleanser. All right. I hope this helps. And if you have not purchased this, you can absolutely contact me. And forgot to tell you, it comes with a cute little stand. Okay, so when you're through, just wipe it off. Let's see, just wipe it off. It's all clean. And set it back in after it dries. Set it back in your stand. All right, and on your counter. So again, if you have not purchased this, make sure you do, because it's only a special edition, so they're not going to have it forever. And we would order that from marykay.com/KPOWELS if you're interested in purchasing it. All right. And so, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.